Hi, you guys. Thanks for coming. I'm upstairs. If you hear some kids yelling downstairs, they're mine, but they're okay. I'm going to try and keep this class to 15 minutes or less. There's so much to talk about when it comes to oils that you can't even see this on the screen. That it's hard for me to keep it to 15 minutes or less, but I think as I've been practicing in my head the last couple days, I've got it down. My name's Bethany. I'm an executive with Young Living. I've been using oils about a year and a half, been doing the business about a year, a little over a year. I started with Young Living because I was using oils that I didn't trust. And someone alerted me to the fact that seed to seal. And I did not want to be putting something on my kids that might cause a rash or that I'd have to second guess my using oils on them. So the one main reason I choose Young Living over any other oil company is because I like to know my farmer. Just like with food, you want to know your food is coming from a safe place with good hygiene, great practices, transparency. Young Living has transparency. You can go to their farms, you can see the whole seed to seal process, which is just amazing. They don't use any chemicals. Their fertilizer is actually the old distilled water. It's not old, but they don't use fertilizers. To be an organic oil, the soil has to have not had any chemicals in it for over 5 years, and I believe that Young Living's soil hasn't been touched for 25. I'll double check that. I'm blanking now that I'm live. So Young Living holds all its farmers to the same standards. So they have farms all over the world because they like to distill their oils where they prosper the best. The plants prosper the best. And if for some reason a crop or an oil is tested and it doesn't meet Young Living standards, even their partner farms, they do not sell that oil. And they like to make sure that their plants are sustainable. They're not going to put a plant at risk just for money. And that's why you see a lot of their oils go in and out of stock from time to time, because they won't sell you a bad oil. And that's also why peppermint can smell different from season to season, because not every flower smells the same, right? And each growing year, things change a little bit. So transparency, Young Living holding their farmers accountable, their farms accountable to the same standards as them. Uses, there's topical, internal usage, and aromatic. So you can diffuse the oils, you can take them internally, certain ones, or you can put on topically. And all ways are beneficial. Do your research on what you want to do for yourself and make the best decision for yourself. I'm not a doctor. I will have you know that certain oils in the starter kit, the ones with white labels, are the Vitality line from Young Living. That means they have been FDA approved for consumption. So also note that on the back right here, you can peel here and it'll tell you the directions of how to take internally, the ratio, as well as topical if it's for topical. You can also use these in your cooking, which is really awesome because you can grab lemon if you're out of lemon, and it's like 1 drop in it. It tastes amazing. The funny thing is, I don't know if that's the word either, is that lemon Vitality is the exact same oil as the regular lemon oil. It just has different labels for the FDA rules. So you can buy a 15 milliliter lemon that's regular and choose to use it internally if you trust that it's the same as Vitality, and do your own research on that too. So the starter kit, I like to break it down, this new starter kit, into 4 different kind of categories. It helps support your digestive issues, your sleep issues, emotional issues, and immune support, all supportive. So the cool thing about the starter kit, I like to call it like the salt and pepper of the kitchen. So you don't like salt on everything, you don't like pepper on everything, but if you need it, you don't have to run to the store and go get it because it's already in your kitchen. So these oils are the basic ingredients to all your recipes, basically, for like there'll be something in here if you have an ailment or need to support something within your body system. The cool thing too is what works for one person may not work for another. So maybe I use Stress Away to support my sleeping habits every single night, but I put it on my son and it does nothing for him. I can grab another oil from my starter kit, like frankincense, which is super grounding, amazing for toddlers, and throw it on him. And that may work for him, even if it doesn't work for me. When we first got sick with Young Living, I hopped onto my education group and I'm like, is there anything to support runny noses? Is there anything to support my immune system? And I thought I was going to have to hop on youngliving.com and order more oils right away, even though I had just gotten my starter kit. But nope, there's something in the starter kit to support your immune system, emotional needs. Emotional, I mean like a rough day, stress support, even muscle support. I consider that emotional because if you have an achy body, you're not emotionally there or available to your family if you're hurting. Valor, I use this to support my anxious feelings, as well as peace and calming when I'm feeling triggered by certain things. Citrus Fresh, I use for focus, to support my focus. And Thieves, I didn't mention Thieves. This is not, because I just saw a comment, it threw me off. Thieves is amazing support for your immune system. And this happens to be Vitality, which means what? You can take it for consumption. So I put, as directed, a couple into my vegan, empty vegan drops that the Young Living has available, and I take internally. Now, my children don't. This I rub on the bottom of their feet to support their immune system, especially on preschool days, or days like yesterday when we are at an indoor playground with tons of germs. This is Digest. All sorts of support for, think of the name, Digest. So the cool thing about oils is if I take Pepto-Bismol, or what's a medicine that you use when you're constipated? If I take a medication, this is kind of the difference between the medication and oils, okay? So if I take a medication because I'm constipated, it's for sure gonna give me, like, the point of it is to give me, let's say, diarrhea or whatever. So there's no way of knowing how long I'm gonna poop, because that medication is instant relief and is making me go. Whereas Digest and oil, if my belly needs support, my belly is going to take from it what it needs to either get things going, to push a virus out, to support pushing a virus out, to support whatever is in its way. And frequent application is going to help my body do what it needs to do, versus that instant response where I'm like a medication where it's making me poop. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. And the cool thing about the oil too is, let's say my belly hurt, and I'm just using Digest as an example, and I needed support for my belly. But my belly wasn't really the problem. My body's only gonna take from this oil what it needs and disperse the rest. And that's why the instant reaction doesn't happen. I think I have like 2 more minutes. Holy cow, I thought I was gonna be done in 5. So the starter kit also comes with a diffuser. I didn't go over each oil, but I just want you to know that sleep, digestive, immune, and emotional support. Comes with a diffuser. You get 2 options for $165 right now. Amazing deal because it's over $400 in value. You take Valor, Peace and Calming, and frankincense and buy these all individually with a diffuser, and you basically have as much as the starter kit costs. So it's like all these for free, which is ridiculous. When I run out of oils, I just get a new starter kit because I can always use an extra diffuser. Okay, so also with the starter kit, typically you get the Thieves household cleaner, which is amazing. By the way, we just got Sharpie out of fabric with it. No dilution, given we caught the Sharpie right away. So it's not like it was sitting all day, but no dilution. We just used the cap, got Sharpie. Anyway, okay. But right now, due to packaging, they're giving away the Thieves hand spray, not giving away. They're putting it in your packet anyway, which I think is a better value than this packet alone. But that's okay because you can put the Thieves kit on your ER order, exclusive to ER members. Yes. Dana, sorry, 1 second. And then Ninja's full of wolfberry and tons of antioxidants. Google wolfberry, or if you want more details on how Gary Young formulated and why he chose wolfberry, feel free to message me or pop the question and I can fill you in on that. And then I said Thieves hand sanitizer, right? We're taking all these on the trips with us next month. And then you also get a little roller fitment ball with a new cap that you just open the oil. This is my flip kit, so I'm not opening it. You pop off the plastic oracle thing, pop this on, and then you can just rub Valor or Peace and Calming or frankincense or whatever one you choose. I want to go bathe in them right now. For yourself. And Dana had asked to see the diffuser up close. I think there's 12 different colors. I just like to keep it on white. It's plastic, but it doesn't look plastic to me, like it, like cheap. And there's intermittent setting, which it goes on. I don't know if it's 30 seconds or 15 seconds. And then it goes off for 30 seconds or 15 seconds. And then you can change, the color part is, I'm not really a colored person, but it's pretty cool for the kids. Like St. Patrick's Day, we had it green for this month, and last month we had it red. So, yeah, we like to change it up every now and then. So just to show you, you take it off. Woo! You fill it up. There's some juice left in there. Oils, that's what I meant. Put this back on. Like this, and you're good to go. Okay, I think I covered it. Thank you for joining me, guys. I hope you have a good night, and I will go through the comments and answer questions if there are any. All right, talk to you later.